Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our Fallout 4 playthrough here. Today, this will just be another building episode here. Building up Sanctuary into the way that we want it to be. Last time, we said we were going to go work on some of the houses past our warehouse there, but we ended up building walls here and creating better farm areas for our settlers so that this place could have a good, reliable source of food and let it grow possibly into a larger settlement. We did have an error with the save, so I just rebuilt basically what was there beforehand, but we're just going to continue building the wall from here out this way, join it with this shack, and then after that probably go work on some of the houses down there. Although also I want to improve the defenses, or at least give some, one of these might look really interesting here if you get it to clip properly. But it looks like it's going to float instead of sinking in like I would like it to, so... Although something like this might be good here. We want to like keep it down at that like ground level right there and keep it there. Yeah, it doesn't really do much. I was hoping to get like a little bit like escarpment out, but if that's not the case, then that's okay. Looks kind of interesting. I like it. Yeah, I wish that wood wall would sink down more, but that's not gonna happen. One more defensive structure, one more defensive guard post. This time of this variety. That looks supported from the outside. That's excellent. And then we'll have two more walls. Kind of interested to put up one of these just because we have the opportunity to like make another new wall piece that we don't normally get, so
just thinking how wonderful it'd be to get out of this infernal rain.
I agree, Cosworth. I vibe with that strongly. And then we'll sink a tire right there. We'll sink a tire barrier in to mesh with that. Although I want it to like fit. Yeah, that's better.
Something I can help with, sir?
Hey.
Sir?
Yeah, never mind that, Cosworth. Sorry. Mistake in order. Okay, good. So now our wall joins with this here. We have a nice frontal wall here for Sanctuary, where our guys can get up and defend from external attack. We have water source here, although what we do not have right now is any kind of power for this. We're gonna, once we get our science 4, we'll build a fusion generator over here at this. Let's run over this way. Over at this lot here, we'll build a fort called Fort Sanctuary, and it'll be a high, completely concrete structure, 3 stories tall. And we'll put a fusion generator right here to power it primarily, but also provide power to the rest of Sanctuary, to make sure that there's never really a serious like supply issue with power again. But for now, I mean, we have this nice wall that we've set up running all the way down. And you can see it from here is that you've got a nice unified structure that's going to be able to well withstand any kind of attack from enemies who can ford this river, which is admittedly pretty shallow. This brick wall offers like some defense, but it's broken down in some places, which is why we built it up completely to give our settlers plenty of room to safely build back here and expand without worrying.
Hope this rain lets up soon.
Because this is where
things are tough now, but they'll get better.
Yeah, bro. This is like where the majority of the Commonwealth is. essentially it's out there instead of behind us, so that's where the greatest threat is. I'm gonna try to put one more wood wall here because it looked like there was a gap from the outside. I like how these do snap to these though. That's useful. Very useful. But let's try to meld this here. This thing has like a backdrop right here, I guess. And then we'll put this other tab piece right here and like mesh it together. I think that'll work pretty well there. Yeah, it looks more solid from this end as well. Yeah, these heavy machine gun turrets will be great for defending Sanctuary here. And now, over here, we have a barrier as well, which is helping. Nice. I like the custom animations there. This is defending one of the other major entrances here to Sanctuary. I like a lot of these metal prefabs here, and while some things like this don't fit here in the Sanctuary that I'm trying to build, this, or perhaps I would like to build a little prefab structure of some kind with this metal. Probably, honestly, probably this. This looks like it could be a utility shed, but this is my home, right? No, this is my, let's see. Yeah, this is my home. So we'll put the shack, I guess, up down here, past my home over here. We'll have to move all these things over for now because they're not needed. And they are in the way of what I want to build, which is a little hut. This little prefab hut back here, and because we have 15 people and 15 beds, and one of the beds is not even, is one that I intend to scrap, or not scrap, but like move away. I just put it there temporarily at the very beginning, and I'm going to be moving that. So if it's going to sustain its current population, then it would be good to have like another house out here. Although I think that this might not actually fit here, and I was hoping it would. It's a little bit too big. But I thought another mini house in like one of these backyards, or even if we, well, this is the outside here, which is scary, so even if we ran it up, oh, we could actually make it part of our exterior wall that we're gonna have, so that's probably what we're gonna do. Let's move these back because we're gonna be replacing this with a real wall so that this isn't all open to the outside. It'll be a lot easier to work with these once we get the picket fences magazine. That lets us build these because then we can, I think, then we can store them like in our workshop. You know, I kind of like the way that like that looks, or even, you know, even this. But I like this more. I don't know why it's hopping around so much all of a sudden. I want to try to sink this into the wall a little bit. But maybe not so much that it like becomes like ends up in the home. Okay, let's build that right here. Yeah, this would have to be like sunken in more, but I also don't like having the like branches and stuff come in. But there is a gap, so we're gonna move it in more. That's better. Definitely better. Well, let's replace this real quick. And yet, due to the ground structure, it feels like it's floating. Maybe instead, if we move this here for a second and do a random spot like that, we could go to our floors, set one of those up, then take this, and then move it with this a little bit more smoothly. So this floor can like sink properly. Well, I'm taking out the wall of this house, which I don't want to do. I'm gonna do that. Hey Brahmin, how you doing, bro? Okay, now I take it. Nope, we're still taking the house with us. I am peckish from lack of food. I'm on a diet, alright? It's too many sweet rolls that really like mess me up. It's by choice. I swear. You know what? Maybe this isn't best after all. Maybe we should just get one of the more square prefab. Which is like a ready-made house after all. That's solid. I don't think anything is getting through that. Now we'll go to fences and get a wall, a solid wall set up here. That looks good. I like it. Man, that Brahmin's gonna be really, really annoying. Because it is now stuck back here. And it does not know how to get out. So let's make this tiny little building like a home. Let's make it a home. First, instead of one of the new beds, we'll put like one of these like older, like smaller beds in here. Good. Get containers out here. I don't like how far away like this is clipping, so let's put something bigger here. Either these lockers or more preferably like this, I think would look better. Yeah, it's too far. I'll just put the lockers up since they clip better. Oh, there we go. Rain has cleared up, although it looks like it's because there's about to be a rad storm, so like that's great. Yeah, it's time to sleep to avoid the rads and to get that well-rested perk back. Okay. It is now night, but there are no rats at least. Let's grab some water real quick. See this again here. I think I've used this too much, and so it stopped providing me the benefits. So we're gonna store it. Go to resources, slap down it again, and now I hear myself drinking, satiating my thirst. At this point, we don't really need to conserve. Huh. Scavenging station. What is this? Ransack corpses. That's interesting. Well, we'll delve in it later. I hope that we're getting some of the benefits from this already. Like just by upgrading it. We have 2 FP, whatever that is. Something points, like finding points. But we don't, whatever the case is, we don't have enough for anything, so it might have to be built up after a while.
Oh, la-di-da-di-da-di-dibby-dumpling.
Yes, indeed. Yes, my friend. We might set up a little water pump back here. I don't know, but these two will provide plenty for like all. Like I don't think we'll ever need more than what that's gonna provide. You know, maybe I think it might be like fun to set up some like. Well, that's a little bit weird there. Oh, there we go. We have a crash. The game did not like our razor grain, not even a little bit. So we're going to cut it off here. When we come back, we will continue our Sanctuary expansion. That's all for today, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. This is Star Destroyer Gaming signing off.